Here's some business advice that's blindingly obvious once you know it. The best type of proposal is no proposal. And that is because the purpose of a proposal is to answer 4 questions. And if you can answer those questions without a proposal, you don't need a proposal. You could just have a video or a long form landing page or even an elegantly crafted letter, and you won't need to pull together a proposal at all. However, if you are pulling together a proposal and you want to answer these 4 questions, here's a framework. All right, the first question is, what will I get? It's the first question that your customers or clients want to know the answer to. What will I get? Which is why most proposals begin with objectives. Here's a little way to shortcut this process. Write down outcomes, things, and feelings. Outcomes, things, feelings. Write down 3 dot points for each of those, because people want outcomes. They want to know how you're going to deliver things, and they want feelings. They want to be taken from an A state of sadness to a happy state of joy and jubilation. Outcomes, things, and feelings. That way, when you hit the objectives page at the beginning of your proposal, you can write outcomes, they're the objectives, things, they're the deliverables, feelings, then add a testimonial. Section 1 done. The next question that people ask is, will it work for me? Is it right for me? And they're looking for use case certainty. If people are looking for use case certainty, here's what you can do. You can write a situation analysis. That is a breakdown of their industry, where they're at, and it demonstrates that you have an understanding of their problem. Or here's what I like to do. I have a page where I say, we help target audience avoid these mistakes. And then we have a list of things that say, don't do this instead. Don't do this instead. Don't do this instead. And then we finish it up with a case study. Not a testimonial, a case study, which shows how someone was making those mistakes and then didn't make those mistakes, followed our process, and then got an outcome. That is section number 2. Will it work for me? What's the third question? How long will this thing take? Well, if people are worried about how long it will take, your job, therefore, is to demonstrate your process or your methodology. A fancy way of saying this for a proposal is events and milestones. Step 1, get started. Step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, job done. Now, again, as you break down these events and milestones, you'll be identifying deliverables and outcomes, which you might then add to the first section of your proposal. The fourth question is, how much effort will I need to put in? That's the fourth question, how much effort will I need to put in? Well, if the methodology hasn't helped them out on that particular point, that's where you add your client expectations agreement. And the client expectations agreement says, here is what we expect of you, here's what you can expect of us, here is what we won't expect of you, here is what you should not expect from us. And then you've answered those 4 questions. If you want to take it one step further, obviously have your price, your budget, but call it an investment, the investment, because that's the 5th question, not one of the top 4, it's the 5th, but it's, will I get ROI? Will I get a return on investment? And if you want a 6th one, have a page with all the frequently asked questions and go back to the beginning. What will I get? Who is this right for? How long will it take? How much effort will I need to put in? And then repeat.